Okay, whiskey enthusiasts, if I say golden, smoky, and charismatic, what whiskey do you think of? My bet is that you thought of Scotch, but I'm actually referring to Japanese whiskey. Beyond their similar characteristics, there's a world of reasons why a Scotch lover's palate might enjoy a wee dram of Japanese whiskey. So let's embark on a journey from the misty moors of Scotland to the cherry blossom-laden mountains of Japan to discover the similarities and the differences. The story of Japanese whiskey actually starts with the Scottish connection, and it all begins with one guy, Masataka Taketsuru, who is essentially the father of Japanese whiskey. In 1918, he traveled from Japan to Scotland to study organic chemistry. It's there he learned the art of whiskey making. Embracing the techniques and traditions of Scotland, Taketsuru returned to Japan and laid the foundation for the country's whiskey industry. So the core principles of distillation and aging that you find that characterize Scotch are really embedded into the DNA of Japanese whiskey making, which is why when you look on the label, you'll notice that whiskey is spelled without the E, much like Scotch. So what makes Scotch and Japanese whiskey similar? Because of its roots, Japanese whiskeys have flavor profiles and production methods that are really reminiscent of Scotch whiskeys. For instance, both countries use malted barley as its primary ingredient. In fact, the barley in many Japanese whiskeys is even peated and imported from Scotland. Both countries use the pot distillation method and have a deep appreciation for natural elements like pure water sources. Finally, both use specific wood types for cask maturation, which plays a crucial role in the final taste profile of the whiskey. Japanese distilleries use a variety of cask types, including American oak, Spanish sherry, and the native Japanese Mizunara oak, which imparts a smooth, spice-like quality. So what sets Japanese whiskey apart? The signature difference really lies in something I just mentioned. It's the use of the Mizunara oak for aging. It introduces unique flavors like citrus or spice that makes it remarkably smooth. A lot of blended Scotch actually takes its blends from multiple distilleries within Scotland, whereas Japanese whiskey typically blends all of their whiskeys from one distillery. They also experiment a lot with yeast strains and grain types, which really diversifies their flavor profiles. Start by selecting a tulip-shaped glass. This is perfect for capturing those unique aromas. As you bring the glass closer, breathe in and catch those little hints of fruit or maybe even some woodiness. First, sip it neat to truly taste the flavor profile. Then you can add a few drops of water or even an ice cube. This will really open up some new flavors. You will be able to taste the difference. And if you're in the mood for a mixed drink, just give a highball a shot. It's whiskey with sparkling water garnished with a citrus slice. It's refreshing and a really popular way to enjoy whiskey in Japan. But just remember, the best way to taste whiskey is whatever way you enjoy it. Happy tasting!